Russian SFSR. The Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republic was the largest and most influential of the 15 republics that made up the former Soviet Union. Established in 1917 after the Bolshevik Revolution, it became the core of the USSR when it was officially formed in 1922. With Moscow as its capital, the Russian SFSR covered more than half of the Soviet Union's territory and had the largest population. It dominated the political, economic, and military affairs of the entire Soviet Union. After the USSR dissolved in 1991, the Russian SFSR was renamed the Russian Federation and became the independent country of Russia. Ukrainian SSR. The Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic was one of the 4 founding republics of the Soviet Union, formally established in 1919 and incorporated into the USSR in 1922. Centered on Kyiv, it was the second most populous republic and a key agricultural and industrial powerhouse. Its fertile breadbasket, land supplied grain, while its Donbass mines and heavy industries fueled Soviet growth. Although Soviet authorities tightly controlled its political life, Ukraine retained a distinct cultural identity and its own UN seat, alongside the USSR and Belarus. Amid the collapse of Soviet power, the Ukrainian SSR declared independence on August 24, 1991. Following a December referendum, it emerged on the world stage as the sovereign state of Ukraine. Byelorussian SSR. The Byelorussian Soviet Socialist Republic was one of the founding republics of the Soviet Union, established in 1919 and becoming part of the USSR in 1922. It was located in Eastern Europe with Minsk as its capital. Although relatively small in size and population compared to other Soviet republics, it played a significant role during World War II, suffering massive destruction and loss of life during the Nazi invasion. The Byelorussian SSR had its own seat at the United Nations alongside the USSR. After the Soviet Union began to collapse, it declared independence on August 25, 1991, and was renamed the Republic of Belarus. Uzbek SSR. The Uzbek Soviet Socialist Republic was a republic of the Soviet Union, established in 1924 from parts of former Central Asian territories. With Tashkent as its capital, it was located in the heart of Central Asia and was known for its rich cultural heritage, ancient cities like Samarkand and Bokhara, and its role as a major cotton producer for the USSR. While officially a sovereign republic, it was tightly controlled by Moscow, like other Soviet republics. After decades under Soviet rule, the Uzbek SSR declared independence on August 31, 1991, and became the Republic of Uzbekistan. Kazakh SSR. The Kazakh Soviet Socialist Republic was the second largest republic in the Soviet Union by territory, established in 1936 after evolving from the Kazakh Autonomous Republic. With its capital eventually in Alma-Ata, now Almaty, the Kazakh SSR was located in Central Asia and played a significant role in agriculture, mining, and Soviet space exploration. The Baikonur Cosmodrome was located there. The republic experienced large-scale industrialization, forced collectivization, and demographic changes due to mass deportations and Soviet policies. On December 16, 1991, it declared independence and became the Republic of Kazakhstan, the last Soviet republic to do so before the USSR dissolved. Georgian SSR. The Georgian Soviet Socialist Republic was established in 1921 after the Red Army invaded the Democratic Republic of Georgia, and it became part of the Soviet Union in 1922. Located in the South Caucasus with Tbilisi as its capital, the Georgian SSR was known for its mountainous landscape, rich culture, and historical significance. Although under tight Soviet control, it retained a strong national identity. Georgia was also the birthplace of Joseph Stalin, one of the USSR's most prominent leaders. Rising nationalist movements in the late 1980s led to Georgia declaring independence on April 9, 1991, shortly before the collapse of the Soviet Union. Azerbaijan SSR. The Azerbaijan Soviet Socialist Republic was established in 1920 after the Red Army overthrew the short-lived Azerbaijan Democratic Republic. It became part of the Soviet Union in 1922. Located in the South Caucasus with Baku as its capital, the Azerbaijan SSR was strategically important due to its vast oil reserves, which played a key role in fueling the Soviet economy, especially during World War II. Despite Soviet efforts to suppress national identity, Azerbaijani culture and literature remained vibrant. Rising nationalist sentiment and political unrest in the late 1980s led to Azerbaijan declaring independence on August 30, 1991. Lithuanian SSR. The Lithuanian Soviet Socialist Republic was established in 1940 after the Soviet Union occupied and annexed the independent Republic of Lithuania during World War II, under the terms of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Its capital was Vilnius, and it became one of the 3 Baltic republics within the USSR. The annexation was never recognized by many Western countries. Under Soviet rule, Lithuania experienced mass deportations, repression, and efforts to suppress its national identity. Despite this, a strong resistance movement persisted. In March 1990, Lithuania became the first Soviet republic to declare independence. Moldovian SSR. The Moldavian Soviet Socialist Republic was established in 1940 after the Soviet Union annexed the region of Bessarabia from Romania, combining it with parts of the Moldavian Autonomous Soviet Socialist Republic. With Chisinau as its capital, it became one of the westernmost republics of the USSR. The Moldavian SSR was primarily agricultural, but also developed industries under Soviet rule. The region experienced significant Russification, political repression, and demographic changes due to deportations and migration. As the Soviet Union weakened, rising nationalist sentiment led the Moldavian SSR to declare independence on August 27, 1991, becoming the Republic of Moldova. Latvian SSR. The Latvian Soviet Socialist Republic was formed in 1940 after the Soviet Union occupied and annexed the independent Republic of Latvia as part of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact with Nazi Germany. With Riga as its capital, the Latvian SSR became one of the 3 Baltic republics of the USSR. During Soviet rule, Latvia experienced mass deportations, forced collectivization, and suppression of national culture, along with significant immigration from other parts of the USSR, which altered its demographic balance. Despite decades of control, a strong national identity endured, and Latvia declared independence on August 21, 1991, becoming the Republic of Latvia. Kyrgyz SSR. The Kyrgyz Soviet Socialist Republic was established in 1936 as one of the republics of the Soviet Union, with its capital in Frunze, now Bishkek. Located in Central Asia, the Kyrgyz SSR was largely mountainous and known for its nomadic heritage and rich cultural traditions. Under Soviet rule, the region saw major changes, including collectivization, industrial development, and the promotion of Russian language and culture, often at the expense of local customs. Despite these pressures, Kyrgyz identity remained strong. Amid the collapse of the USSR, the Kyrgyz SSR declared independence on August 31, 1991, becoming the Republic of Kyrgyzstan. Tajik SSR. The Tajik Soviet Socialist Republic was established in 1929 as a full union republic of the Soviet Union, evolving from the earlier Tajik Autonomous SSR. With Dushanbe as its capital, it was located in the mountainous region of Central Asia. The republic remained one of the poorest in the USSR, with an economy based largely on agriculture, especially cotton production. Soviet rule brought modernization, education, and infrastructure, but also repression, forced collectivization, and attempts to suppress traditional culture and religion. After the weakening of Soviet control, the Tajik SSR declared independence on September 9, 1991, and became the Republic of Tajikistan. Armenian SSR. The Armenian Soviet Socialist Republic was established in 1920 after the Red Army took control of the short-lived independent First Republic of Armenia, and it became part of the Soviet Union in 1922. With Yerevan as its capital, the Armenian SSR was located in the South Caucasus and known for its rich cultural heritage, ancient Christian traditions, and a strong sense of national identity. Under Soviet rule, Armenia underwent industrialization, urbanization, and educational expansion, but also suffered from political repression and demographic changes, especially after the Stalinist purges. Armenia declared independence on September 21, 1991, becoming the modern Republic of Armenia. Turkmen SSR. The Turkmen Soviet Socialist Republic was established in 1924 as one of the republics of the Soviet Union, with Ashgabat as its capital. Located in Central Asia, it was largely desert and known for its nomadic heritage and traditional culture. The Soviet government introduced modernization efforts such as collective farming, industrial projects, and literacy campaigns, while also suppressing Islam and local customs. The Turkmen SSR played a role in the Soviet cotton industry and natural gas production. Despite heavy Soviet influence, Turkmen national identity persisted. On October 27, 1991, the Turkmen SSR declared independence and became the Republic of Turkmenistan. Estonian SSR. The Estonian Soviet Socialist Republic was established in 1940 after the Soviet Union occupied and annexed the independent Republic of Estonia under the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. With Tallinn as its capital, the Estonian SSR became one of the three Baltic republics in the USSR. During Soviet rule, Estonia experienced political repression, mass deportations, and efforts to suppress its national identity and language, alongside industrialization and migration from other Soviet republics. Despite these pressures, Estonian culture and resistance remained strong. In 1990 to 1991, during the collapse of the USSR, Estonia led a peaceful independence movement and officially restored its independence on August 20, 1991.